Okay, hello and welcome back to a map making video. And if you're seeing this video, it means that this map has already been published. Um, of course, it's not been published right now while I'm recording it, but uh, I'm going to take a few minutes to tell you what's going on with the map and everything. I've made a lot of progress with the map, and yeah, you can already see this 1220 locations. So yeah, if you just want to see the locations, then you can skip a few minutes ahead. Trust me, this video, you're going to see some of the best locations in the map because the locations just keep on giving in this video. Like, I really like the locations that are in today's video. But anyway, if you want to see the locations itself, you can skip a few minutes ahead. But if you're interested about the map, let me tell you how it works. Firstly, um, well, if this is your first time watching, then this map initially I started working on as sort of a beginner friendly map, and I wanted to sprinkle in some cool locations into it. Um, but people started sending me a lot of cool locations, and then it's gotten to a point where there are just way too many cool locations for it to be just a normal beginner friendly map. So the map is now uh, basically a cool locations map. And this contains really beautiful locations with beautiful scenery, contains like really interesting stuff as well. And that could be architecture, it could be murals, it could be people interacting, it could be some animals, some wild animals, natural disasters. Maybe you can see some wildfires or uh, yeah, it could also just be something that's like mildly interesting. It's just someone waving at the camera. It could be a lot of things with varying levels of interesting or cool stuff in it. But it should be a pretty fun map, especially for people who just want to explore uh, the planet, basically. It's like it's got a lot of it's like the best of Street View in a way, where you've just got a lot of really cool stuff that has been recorded on Street View across the world. Um, it's like a glimpse into all the fascinating stuff on our planet, I think. So, um, for the name of the map, excuse me, I thought I wanted to move away from the typical naming convention of a something world. Um, I think what really fits this map is just something like our fascinating planet, uh, is what I thought of. I think that's a pretty decent name. That's what I'm thinking I'll name the map. If you're seeing this video, then the map is probably already linked in the description, so you can go ahead, see what I finally name it, and you can of course go and play it. Um, but yeah, that's that for what the map is. Now, what has happened in the past in the past week, basically, I've gone through all the locations that you guys have sent. By the way, if you're new and if you would like to submit locations for this map, you can do so in my Discord, which will be linked in the description. There's a channel called Cool Locs. In that channel, you can send me uh, any locs that you think would be cool for the map. I'm particularly looking for like really interesting stuff or like extremely beautiful stuff as well. So if you have something cool you find, then make sure to send it there. But yeah, people have been sending a lot of locations, and as you saw in the last video, I had like a backlog of 6 months of locations to catch up, and I've done that. I've caught up to every single location that has been sent in the Discord in that channel. And I've added a lot of locations off screen. As you can see, the location count is a lot higher than before. And then also I've gone ahead and gone through some of the older locations in the map. I've removed some of the more sort of bland locations that I added or that were sent in as well a while ago. Uh, Mainly because the theme of the map has sort of changed with time. Earlier it was just a beginner-friendly map. Now it's just like a cool locations map, basically. Um, so yeah, I've gone ahead and removed some of the earlier boring location, not boring, but like a little more bland locations. And I've also added some of my own locations that I've found, of course. And I think the map is looking pretty decent now. I have opened around 80 locations to go through. Hopefully, I can go through all of them in this video. If not, then I'll have to split it into two videos, I guess. And my plan is that I go through all these locations on video, um, and then I go ahead and just go through the map again a little bit, just in case it needs some rebalancing in terms of distribution, or it needs, um, if I want to get rid of some more old locations, I'll probably do it. So all of that I'll do after the videos, or hopefully after this video. I can do it in one video then. Um, and then after that, I will publish the map. So if you're seeing this video, it means I've done all of this already and that the map has been published. Um, and if I do have to split it into two videos, then you should see the second video really soon in like a couple of days. But hopefully I can get through all 80 in one video. Let's see. Um, so that's it for what's going on with the map. Of course, in the future, I want to keep expanding the number of locations. So right now we should reach 1300. Maybe I cut down a little bit in the end. Maybe it'll be a little less than 1300, but still we should be above 1200 at least for now. And I hope that in the future we can grow it. My goal initially was 15,000 locations for this map, and I hope we can reach there still. So yeah, you are welcome to keep sending locations. I'll still keep making videos on this in the future. Uh, but yeah, the map should be public now, so please go ahead, play it, share it with others who you think might find it interesting. I'm really happy with how it's turning out, and thank you so much everyone who has been sending locations as well, because there's some really cool locations in there which I probably would not have found myself. It needs I need help from you guys to find cool locations. So let's get into this. First location we're starting off. It's really it's I don't know. It's just sort of like a cute location. It's just a cute little car, and I guess a couple, or I don't know. The face is blurred, but a couple of people in the car, in the mountains in Switzerland. Really beautiful landscape, and just I don't know, just overall pretty cute location, I think. So let's pan it like this. I'll call it epic, and we have to keep pano, of course, and put this in Switzerland. Now I do have a lot of tabs open, and this is just one window. I have like three more windows open full of tabs of locations. Let's hope Chrome doesn't crash on me. Um, but anyway, we are in Kenya here, and we have got some boats that are just chilling here. I don't know. I thought it's pretty cool. Um, so let's do interesting. I don't think we need to keep Pano for this one. And do Kenya. I'm actually quite happy with how many Africa locations. Like Kenya, we have so many locations already. Can I spot Kenya real quick? Here, 29 locations. That's quite a lot. That's more than what we have in Brazil, for example. So I'm happy with how many Africa locations we've gotten so far. Next, okay, this one's really cool. What's going on here? It's like a bunch of bikes just dumped. It's pretty interesting. And oh, span it like this. Not actually sure what that is. It's a bicycle sculpture according to, but it's not really a sculpture, right? It's actual bicycles, right? It looks like actual bicycles. They've just probably put it. I don't really know, dude. But it's still pretty cool. I like it. Um, so interesting. I'll just keep Pano for this one and USA. It's in a town called Pringle, okay, in South Dakota. All right. I should actually just check if my mic is working fine because sometimes I have issues with that. Oh, but I can't check it live, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, it's working. Perfect. All right, let's get back to the video then. Here we have a couple of people driving. I don't know what you call this. I assume they have some like camping equipment here. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. You can let me know in the comments what you call this car, or I don't know. Let's do interesting. Keep panel. This is not USA. This is Canada. USA. Um, it's in Yukon. And it's called Alaska Highway. So it's it's interesting. Okay, this one is like a oil rig, I think. TNT offshore. Yeah, it's Gulf Copper. Okay, well I guess it's something to do with copper, maybe. I don't know. It looks like oil rig to me, but let's put this in as well. Looks what I also like about this location is the trees. They look like I don't know. It's like really interesting color on their leaves. It's like they've dried out, but they're still like I don't know. They're still on the tree. They're still glowing. It kind of fits the vibe of the oil rig. That's why I really like it. It's like I don't know. The color of the leaves looks perfect for this rig. So let's do interesting keep panel USA. And this is in close to Houston, I guess. What next? Oh, this is also a pretty cool building, and it's in North Sumatra. It's got like the curved roofs that you can sometimes see, but it's just like it almost looks like it's like a Chinese or Taiwanese building, but it's in Indonesia. So how do I pan this like this maybe? What if I just move one step? Or what if I do this? Could work, I guess. Yeah, I'll just do that, I think. Okay, May 23 coverage, that's fine. It's even newer coverage, in fact. So let's do interesting, Indo, and do I keep Pano for this? Probably not. All right, next one. What do we have? Oh yeah, this one's also really cool because you have a stork. I don't know. I'm really not good at naming animals. But we have like a pelican pier, that's what it's called, and you have a lot of birds just chilling here. And you also have this one like closer to you, so it's a really good location, especially for bird lovers. Also just really nice, like lake, I guess. Let's see what this is. A lake, I guess. Yeah, a little bay, I guess. Sure. Further south in Texas. Um, and of course, we need to keep Pano on this one, so let's save that. All right, next location. Oh, this one's also pretty interesting. Don't really know what is going on here, but we have like a bunch of statues of people fighting close to this temple. I don't know why. Maybe someone knows. You can let me know if you know. But yeah, that's what it is. And it's also in Thailand. We have quite a few locations in Thailand and Indo. Um, let's do Thailand, interesting, Thailand and Kipano, I guess. Oh, there's new coverage even. Oh, oh, this is pretty cool. What if I move one step so we don't have that blur? Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Then I don't. I'll just keep Pano anyway. We have Gen 4. All right. Oh, this one's really cool. it kind of feels like you're in like the Barbie movie or something because I haven't watched the movie, but it's just all pink. And then you have flowers here, someone posing. This person's taking a photo in the picture. This guy's got some bubble tea, I guess, or something at least to drink. And you just have, I don't know. Also, this person's wearing like like a matching hairband or something to to the general color vibe here. So I really like this location, also in Thailand, but definitely needs to be in the map. Also with this guy posing here, it's perfect. So let's do interesting, keep Pano and Thailand. And all right, let's go next location. Oh, this is also really cool because everything's like blue here, and this temple also looks amazing. Like, look at the architecture on this. Blue and gold, and then all these statues are like really, really cool. The blue color and everything. So it's really nice. I really like how it looks. And then if you turn around, you can also see a really, really cool temple. So let's add this. Interesting. I'll keep Pano on this and then do Thailand again in Chiang Rai. All right, next. Also in Thailand, but this is also very interesting because what is this? That is pretty cool. And then we also have this like lotus kind of thing on the temple. Also really cool. And also the scenery is also really nice. Like look at these mountains. You have the clouds that have sort of descended onto the mountains. That's also really cool. I don't know. Just overall pretty nice location. So let's do this. Now I have to say that there are also some really cool other locations that was sent that I'm not including in this video. Um, but you know, you can just play the map to find them out for yourself. But yeah, I just can't include every location in the video. But look at this one. This one's also really funny because you do have a really nice rainbow there, but then you also have this like military ship. It's like a really like I don't know, like a significant contrast. You have a rainbow and then you have a military ship. Um, and then you just have some nice houses, I guess. So, where exactly is this? Oh, it's all the way southwest. Okay. So let's do interesting, keep Pano and UK. And there we go. Um, this one's also really cool because there's like a excuse me. I don't actually know who these people in the statue are. Maybe if you know them, you can let me know. Then you have this person shooting the arrow into the sky and this person just looking at it. That's really cool. You also have some more here. You have a rainbow with butterflies on it. And you have a reflection of the Google car. You can see a selfie of the car. Really cool. I like it. So let's add this as well. How do I pan it like this? Maybe like that. Yeah, that's okay. Interesting. Do I keep Pano? I think I will. And then Taiwan. All right, next. Oh, this one's also just like a pretty cool mural, and then you also have this temple here. Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. Also, not really a mural I would expect in Taiwan, but you know, Taiwan has some really like creative stuff in it. So I like it. So let's do interesting, keep Pano because they could remove it, I guess, in the future. And Taiwan. And this one's also a really cool like temple or What do you call this exactly? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just called temple. Okay. And it's got really nice mountains in the background as well, with the clouds on them. And this one also, of course, has like really cool architecture. So yeah, a lot of temple locations in the first batch, but there is quite a variety of locations in this video for sure. Let's do interesting key panel and Taiwan. That seems good. How's the distribution looking in Taiwan? Not too bad, I guess. All right, and this one's a classic one. I mean, some of you have probably seen it already, but it's just a horse thingy, um, horse tracker. It's pretty cool. I just have like a... Okay, this guy's head is caved in here. What is going on with his head? There we go. Okay, and this guy's head is now broken. Do we have a nice one where we can see? Not really. Why is it so hard to just see their heads properly? Oh, there's a bird in this one actually. Maybe I keep it here. Yeah, you know what? Let's put it here. And this guy looking at us. You can even see sort of the ears of this horse. Um, and you have some cacti as well. Yeah, pretty interesting location for sure. This guy's head is now caved in, whatever. Interesting key panel and Chile. All right. What next? This one's also sort of interesting because you have this guy with a luscious beard, let's say. He kind of looks like he's a wizard or something, you know? Just walking in the middle of the desert. So I wonder I wonder how far the closest town is from here. Should take a look on the map. He's walking towards the west. Oh, that's quite a long walk. Okay, how much is that? Let's just do. That's so long, 50 kilometers. Surely he's not walking all the way there, right? Like, surely he'll turn around and go back. Or maybe he wants to go to this ranch. I don't know. But it's pretty interesting. So let's do interesting keep panel USA. Is that my first new? Oh, it is. It's the first New Mexico location we have. Oh, this one's also really nice because let me show you. We have a couple of people climbing here. Or I guess it's just the sky climbing right now, but yeah, looks like a pretty interesting rock to climb. I'm sure there's some climbing enthusiasts who probably know more about this rock than me, but still a really nice location to have. Let us put this at interesting keep panel USA. You know, honestly, I'll put this at epic because it's really cool location in Colorado. All right, and then we have, I think we have like a few fire locations. This one feels a bit sad, but I don't think they're burning down trees. I think they're just burning down like the grass, I guess. Not sure. Anyway, let's put this in. Another Russia location as well. Keep panel, interesting, Russia. Seems good. I don't think we have many locations here. Yeah. This one looks really cool. Like you can see the fire so vividly in this one. Um, and you can even see the smoke in the sky. It's just like even the ashes. It just looks like really, I don't know. It's just really interesting. And the pole is also catching fire, by the way. That's also really cool. But I don't know if it's necessarily cool, but it's really interesting at least. Um, so let's do interesting key panel and Greece. Probably one of the better fire locations that you have on Street View. And then here also you can see a wildfire, I guess. That's can definitely see the smoke from it. So let's put that in as well. It's very close to the border actually. That's it's also pretty interesting. And let's give this the Argentina tag. It's kind of funny, but it makes sense that all the Argentina locations are just close to the western border. And we do have a few in the middle, but most of them are on the western edge. It makes sense. And then this one's just a vibe. Like, look at this guy. Just chilling in his car with a guitar. I bet he's just like camping or something. And then you have also this person laying here. I guess they're traveling together, maybe. But it's a vibe for sure. So let's put it like this, I guess. Interesting key panel, and I think this is Spain, right? Yes. Spain it is. Perfect. And that's our first batch done, and we are 27 minutes into the video. I don't know if I can do it all in one video, but let's see. The second batch, let's move on to that. All right. First off, we have an elephant in Kruger. Really cool. And you also get a really good like close-up of the elephant. So yeah, really nice location. Let's put it in. Interesting key panel and South Africa. Okay, what next? Oh, this one was really interesting because you have a college that's in like it's like shaped like a cruise ship or something. And you even have a lighthouse here. So it's really interesting, I think. Um, so let's see. Seems good. And it's not even like coastal or anything. It's just middle of Luzon. But you still have this like lighthouse and ship. Oh, there's even more recent coverage. This one looks pretty good as well, although there is some road work going on. I'll just stick to this one. Interesting, I guess, Quipano and then Philippines. That's pretty good. And this one, dude, this looks so good. I never really thought about how cool snow would look on like red rocks, but it looks really cool. This has to be like some of the most epic scenery you can get. Like snow on red, that's so good. And it is in Arizona. I don't know. Just and then if you move to the recent coverage, I mean it's still pretty cool, but it's not as good as having snow on top. So of course we've got to do Epic, Keep Pano, and USA. Very, very cool location. Oh, this one's also really cool because it's like a little, what do you call it? Like a little valley, ridge, canyon? I don't know. Something like that. In between two cliffs in southern Russia. And you also have these people like selling stuff. So yeah, pretty interesting. This must be like their local day-to-day business, I guess. But yeah, and then you also have this little stream of water. Overall, it's just there's even a waterfall apparently, according to the map. Not that I see it, but yeah, I don't know. Just pretty cool location. These are also the type of locations that I really like including because, well, the scenery, of course, but also just people doing their day-to-day thing. And for them, it's just routine, but for us, it's just something completely new. Also, a bit of snow here. Pretty cool though. Let's do interesting Kipano, Russia. Get a glimpse into the life of people who live here, I guess, in the Caucasus. This one's also an interesting building, house, whatever. Oh, I have Slovenia selected for some reason. Okay. Um, that tree does block the view a little bit. Let's put it here. And then, of course, it's in Thailand. You can see a bunch of things around as well. Interesting and Thailand. I don't think we need to keep Pano on this. But yeah, pretty cool. And this one, this is just like a bunch of coconuts. But I'm not sure if they just like recently harvested them. I think they did, right? Because these are like fresh coconuts, I think. Or are they just husks? Because they're not green. These ones are green. Oh, you can see, yeah, these are husks actually. So I wonder if this guy is like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what stage of coconut production this is. And then you also have a little cow, a calf. I don't know. Just camouflaged into the picture. Yeah, I don't know. Really cool, cool stuff going on though. Again, it's probably routine for these guys, but it's pretty cool for us to see. Um, so let's do interesting, Kipano and Philippines. Southern Palawan even. This one was also pretty interesting because you see this person doing maintenance on the electric pole. He's got a ladder up there. This guy's helping out. And you also have a sign here that tells you you're in Malaysia. Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. Let's do interesting, Kipano and Malay. These kind of locations you just have to stumble upon, right? Like it's really hard to just. I guess no, I guess this one you can still map make, but this one you just have someone posing for a photo, probably for like Instagram or something. I don't know. I don't actually know what's the most famous or like most popular social media in Thailand, but probably Instagram, right? For photos and stuff. I feel like Instagram's probably popular enough there. Um, anyway, that's not the point. The point is to add this location. Interesting, keep Pano and Thailand. Yeah, how many do we have in Thailand? Where's Thailand here? There, 58. Oh, that's not as many as I thought we had. Okay. And this one also really wholesome because you have a bunch of people like greeting the trekker guy in Alaska, and it's also on like those are huskies, right? Like a husky pulled sledge kind of thing. So we're on that, and we have a bunch of people cheering on, I guess. Or is it? No, I don't know. It's not Halloween. They've just got a bunch of pirate flags. Jolly Rogers. Not sure why. Um, but nonetheless, pretty cool location to add. And yeah, it's up to you to decipher what exactly is going on. So that's that. Let's move on to the next location. This one's I've seen a video about this one. It's the cable car that's there in Santo Domingo in Dominican Republic. I think it's like connects the two different parts, like Santo Domingo and Santo Domingo East. I'm not exactly sure, but it is a pretty like I think Santo Domingo is pretty famous for having like a cable car transportation. And here you get a nice view of it, so that's perfect. Oh, is this the first Dominican Republic location? Oh, that's pretty good. So Dominican Republic, that's lovely that we have even more countries that are getting into the map. And this one, you just have a kid falling off his skateboard, I think, and it's sort of caught it at the perfect timing. So it's really cool as well. Um, let's just pan it like this. Nothing behind us, I think. Yeah. Um, a lot of California locations in our US map, which is not really surprising, but yeah, California has a lot compared to the other states. Um, but that's not a problem. Interesting. Keep Pano and US. I like how Western US is more crowded than the East in this map, which makes sense because it has a lot of like beautiful landscapes. And here you've got a guy that's just like super enthusiastic to see the Google car, and then also you've got some nice British architecture, I guess, or London architecture. But yeah, so I guess he just saw the car pass by and then he just posed for it. It's pretty nice. So we have to keep Pano, of course, and do UK. All right. This one's one that I came across myself for some reason sent it in the channel. We have a camel that's eating. That's not something you get to see every day, I think. And then you also have more camels, of course, and also one here. And this person's, I guess, getting some water for the camels? I don't know. Not really sure, but it looks like muddy water, so maybe he's getting it for something else. But pretty cool location overall, I think. Definitely gonna add this. So let's do interesting. Keep Pano and Kenya, even more in Kenya. And there's one more very close by. Oh, there's also a lot of camels here. So I guess you get a lot of camels in the north of Kenya, close to Ethiopia. Um, this one's also really interesting. You also have this statue here, and then you have these like monks that are sort of discussing stuff, I guess. It's pretty interesting sort of statues here. So let's add this. Interesting. I'll just keep Pano and Taiwan. And it's also in an area where we don't have many locations, so that's nice. This one's also very interesting, also in Taiwan. It's like a snail tank, or I don't know. It's just but it must have been really hard to make this. But it's beautiful. Do we have more recent coverage? Not really. We don't have it in the 2019 coverage, so I definitely will keep Pano here. Keep Pano interesting and Taiwan. All right, very far south. What next? This one is also pretty interesting because of whatever is going on here. You have like a sort of aquatic theme going on. Not exactly sure what is going on here, but yeah, you also have a model ship. Everything's blue, and you've got dolphins, starfish. Yeah, overall pretty cool. And you also have this like jet ski. That's what it's called, right? So pretty cool stuff going on here as well. Let's do interesting. Yeah, keep Pano, I guess, and Taiwan. All right, that's that. Oh, this one had a backstory to it. Let me see if I can find it real quickly. Um, but it's in Mexico, in Sinaloa, and I think, oh yeah, I've almost found it. Backstory is that a meat transporter caught fire, and the locals came and picked up the still usable free food. Apparently, that's what's going on here. So there's burnt meat, but then I guess the stuff that's still usable, they're still trying to pick up. I mean, hey, if it's free food, then why not, I guess. Bunch of cars parked for that. Yeah. Um, Not letting food go to waste, that's pretty good. So let's do interesting, keep Pano and Mexico. All right, what's next? Oh yeah, this is just like a couple of UFO houses. Um, it was pretty cool. This also looks like an alien spacecraft or something. This one too. Yeah, why not? So let's add these also in Taiwan. Interesting. Taiwan. Let's keep Pano in case these disappear next time. Okay, and this one. At first glance, you might not see what's up, but you really need to look up to see what's up because you you have a sign extremely high up. You also have a flag. Um, might be one of the highest speed limit signs I've ever seen, but you know, it's pretty cool. So interesting. I think it's Slovenia, right? Yeah, Slovenia and keep Pano. Yeah, I'll just keep Pano in case. And this has to be one of the best Street View locations of all time. A literal lightning strike caught on Street View. That's insane. Look at this. And then also this thing, I guess it's sort of glitched because of the lightning. Whatever, doesn't matter, but it looks amazing. It has to be super rare to be able to catch lightning on Street View. And you see the whole bolt as well. It's crazy. It has to be like one of the most top tier locations on Street View. And it's in Romania, so let's add that. Interesting. Of course, you want to keep Pano on this and Romania. Okay, so that's batch number 2 done. You can definitely get through batch number 3, which is this one. So let's move on to that. I might just make this a little bit of a longer video and get all 4 batches done. So then the map, so I don't need to make this into 2 videos, but let's see. First location we have is in Brazil, and we have a literal news reporter. You see the camera and everything as well. It's pretty cool, and this guy's got his phone. I guess that's where they read stuff from, or maybe they get their updates there. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Keep Pano, of course, and Brazil. We do need more Brazil locations. By the way, we are only on 25. So if you do have cool Brazil locations, do send them my way. Also Russia locations. We could use more of them, I think. We're at 62, I guess. That's not that bad. But this one, bunch of cows walking on the road. Yeah, pretty cool. And also landscape is also pretty cool, I think. So let's save that one. This one's also in Russia, and you have this sort of sunken ship, rusted ship. I don't know. You can decide what you want to call this, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. So let's move on from that one. This one's also really interesting because you have like a lot of wind turbines lined up along the street and also along there. And then you also have a tank without the top. It's just like the wheels of the tank and it's all rusted. So it's something. It's definitely interesting. Where is this west of Taichung? Okay, so let's do interesting, keep Pano and Taiwan. Yeah, so far we've got really cool stuff in Taiwan this video. This one's just like so aesthetic. That's why I've sort of kept it in. Let's bring it here. You see the sunrise, you see snow, you see just like nice little houses with snow-covered roofs. And the colors look really, really good with the sunrise, especially on these trees. I don't know, just looks really aesthetic. I like it. So let's do Epic, Sweden, and keep Pano for sure. It's also December, so it's like it's fairly not Sweden. So even though it's sunrise, it's probably like what, 11 a.m. or something, I would guess, or 10 a.m. at least. Anyway, let's move on to this one. This one's also interesting because we have these sort of horse carriages or whatever you call them, chariots, I guess. And then you also have a nice view of the city here of Samsun. You have some ships. It even says the 5K here, Samsun Büyükşehir Belediyesi. So it's normal 5K in theory. And it's also a really, really interesting location. So let's do interesting, keep Pano. Yeah, I think I should keep Pano for this one. And Turkey. This one is also interesting because I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. There's a lot of people. Are they on strike or something? Or maybe it's like a religious thing? I'm not sure. Also, even more here. Maybe it's, yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe you can let me know if you know what's going on. It's from May 2016 in Tirana. I wonder what happened in May 2016 in Tirana. That could probably give me the answer. Interesting, Albania and keep Pano. That's what I'm going to tag this. And this one, you have really a lot of pineapples. Look at this. It's like the math equation, math questions from your childhood, you know? A man bought 800 pineapples. It's also in Thailand. Let's do interesting. Keep Pano Thai. All right. Next. This one's a bit funny because if these guys pointing at basically nothing, or not nothing we can see on Street View at least. So it looks like they're pointing at nothing. Maybe they're pointing at the roof. Maybe they want to do maintenance of the roof or something. And then you also have a selfie of the Google car. So that's also pretty cool. I don't think we have any locations there either. Yeah. So interesting. France. Hipano, I guess. All right. The map is, I think, quite Asia heavy so far, but that's okay because in my distribution, I think I have the highest locations allocated to Asia as well. The distribution I've never really shown because I don't really, I don't know. It's really not worth discussing too much. It's just you just send me interesting locations. I'll keep adding them. And I'll just try to balance it myself a little bit as far as possible. This one, very cool location, and it's in California as well. It's like not usually where you'd expect this to be. We have California poles that can help you out to guess. But it kind of looks like cherry blossoms. I don't exactly know which trees these are. Are they cherry blossoms? I'm not sure. You can let me know. But yeah, beautiful location. Also, in a part of California that we don't have too many locations on, so that's nice. And then this one, you just have huge cruise ships. Well, I guess huge one cruise ship, Royal Caribbean International. It's got like a theme park and everything on top. Man, it must be like a whole city inside this. And you also have this like huge cargo ship, I guess. And they're loading stuff from here. Yeah, pretty cool. And then water on the other side as well, lined with some palm trees. Overall pretty cool location, I must say. So interesting Kipano, USA. And let's move on to the next one. You have some people cutting down trees here. And I don't really know what this yellow stuff is. Maybe someone can let me know. Is it just like dust from the wood? Or is it something else? Not sure. Not very sure. I'm not too knowledgeable about these things. And you also have this interesting sort of farming. Not exactly sure why they do that. So they're covering the soil apart from the plants itself. Maybe someone who knows about agriculture can let me know why they do this. Oh, or is it because it like grows into these vines? Or are they No, that's not bamboo, right? I don't know. I don't know. You can let me know. But it's interesting, and we have to keep Pano, and it's in Java. We have quite a few locations in that area, a lot of locations in this area as well. We'll see. I might review them, but it's probably really cool locations that I have. Oh, this one has to be one of the best locations we have today because we have the ruins of a building, and what survives on it is a painting of ruins. It's really ironic and it's really poetic in a way. A painting of ruins surviving in ruins. So yeah, lovely location, great find. Interesting, keep Pano and UK. That is what we have here. It's in Coventry. Um, this one's probably in preparation for Halloween, September 2018. And you have a lot of pumpkins, and you have also like, I don't know, a pumpkin monster or something. Don't know what to call him. But let's pan it like this. We have to keep Pano, of course. And where is this again? New Hampshire, okay. All right, next one. This one's really funny, okay? Because you have this woman just yeeting. To me, that looks like a burger, right? Maybe it's something else. But it looks like she's just yeeting a burger here. I don't know why. But you can let me know what you think. It is a burger, right? What do you think? And why is she throwing away a burger if so? And then there's something going on here as well. Oh yeah, looks like she's also part of that. But then she comes outside to throw a burger. Can we see more of what happened here? Can't see anything here really. And one more step behind. Oh, it's already thrown here. Just going back. Yeah, not sure what was going on there, but it's really hilarious, I think. Anyway, let's do that. Keep Pano interesting and Ecuador. All right, why did I click Slovenia again? Wait. Oh yeah, no, we added one in Slovenia. That's why it's 4 now. Okay, next. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I saw this location, I didn't even notice this guy. He's literally camouflaged. I noticed these guys here, and I was like, oh, cool. But the whole point of this location is this guy, and he's got a huge gun with him. Um, yeah, I don't know. Just at this shop, maybe there's some shady business going on in this shop. I don't know. But let's do interesting Mexico and keep Pano, I guess. And here you just have the most. One second, let me import it. You have a. This is an ostrich, right? You have just a most random like ostrich running in the desert, and the Google car is just running past it. It's crazy. It's a really cool location though. You get so many panos of this as well. It just keeps on going. Ah, it's amazing. Let's just import it again. It's like the ostrich is racing the Google car or something. Again in Kenya. So let's do interesting Kenya. And this is also very close to Marsabit, I think. Yeah. Or not Marsabit. Marsabit. It's also in Marsabit County, I mean. Close to Moyale. All right, and then we have one more in Kenya. Um, I don't know what bird that is. Is that a vulture? Someone's gonna have to let me know because I'm really bad at recognizing animals. And you have a lot of garbage next to the road as well. But sure. So let's do interesting Kenya and keep Pano. Yeah, I'm curious what bird that is. And this one's in the eastern part, so that's nice to have locations there. And we have a truck full of watermelons. Great location. In southern Bangladesh, we don't have any locations there. So that's really nice as well. Interesting. Keep Pano and Bangla. Very cool location. A lot of watermelons. So we're at the 1 hour mark. Usually I would end the video here, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the last patch because once this patch is done, then I'm basically caught up. So I don't see a reason to try and make this into a new video. So a bit of a longer video, but I think it's okay. This one, we have a waterfall in Iceland and also beautiful cliffs, of course. So very nice location. I wonder why Iceland doesn't have Gen 4. I actually never really thought about it too much, but it would be cool if we got Gen 4 Iceland. Interesting, keep Pano and Iceland. Because Iceland just has like so much beautiful stuff. This one's pretty interesting because the whole house is covered with snow. So how do you get out of this house? You can't really. Well, it's probably abandoned, I guess, but these houses are just like buried in snow. It's pretty interesting. So let's do interesting USA Kipano. Also in California. Just have a lot of California locations. Okay, this one and the next one are very interesting because apparently these guys here are spotting a solar eclipse which is supposed to happen. That's why the lighting feels a bit off. So let's do interesting, keep Pano US. And then the story continues here in the next location where you actually see the solar eclipse happening. This is the literal solar eclipse. I don't know how many people will figure it out. Maybe they'll think this is like nighttime coverage, but it's supposed to be the solar eclipse. So it's really cool. And then you also see some people here that are trying to spot it. You can't see it too clearly, but here you see a few people. Very cool. A solar eclipse on Street View. So this can also be interesting. Keep Pano US. Actually, you know what? I'll call this epic. All right. Next. Oh, we have a lot of birds here. That's what this was. Do you call this a flock of birds? I'm not sure actually. But in any case, let's add this interesting Kipano, Canada. It's not a murder of crows, right? Because they're not all crows, I think. Don't know. This one's also really cool because this person is pointing towards what you need to look at, and you have these are deer, I guess. I'm not sure actually. I'm really bad at naming animals. But whichever animals those are, they're pointing towards them. So it's pretty cool. Interesting. In Japan, keep Pano. And that's that. Oh, this one. Yes. This one is maybe you don't see it at first sight, but there's a face here. It's like a really interesting artwork. And I didn't really know whose face that was. So I asked Gelotris, and he told me it's the founding father of Turkey. It is he told me his name as well, but something Ataturk. Uh, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. I probably butchered the name, but that's who that is, and apparently that's the founding father of Turkey. So also the first president, I think. So yeah, there's artwork of him here. Really well done artwork as well. Um, so let's add that interesting Kipano and Turkey. So that's that. All right, this one. I didn't really know about it. Probably some of you do. But here you can see it's called Welcome to the Republic of Molossia or Molossia. I don't know how you pronounce it, but apparently this is supposed to be its own self-declared country. And it's got its customs here. um, yeah, I read up about it a little bit yesterday when I saw the location first. And you can read up about it as well if you like, if you haven't read about it or heard about it like me. But it's interesting and definitely something, it's like a talking point, this location. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this will ever be recognized as a country of its own. It has its own flag here as well. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But it's in the US, and I think I gave it tags. Yes, I did. So let's save that. And this one, I think this has to be probably one of the coolest Estonia locations because, what else do you have that's super cool in Estonia? I don't really know. But this one is definitely very cool. So I'm going to do Epic, Keep Pano, and Estonia. And this one's, I guess, a bit cool as well. But yeah, this one, the color of the lake is just something. What else do we have in Estonia? Oh yeah, this thing, and then a train. Yeah, so not really something that's like landscape oriented, but that one is. This one, you just have a guy with a scow. A Lithuanian guy. It is Lithuania, right? Yes, a Lithuanian guy and a scow. Just walking through the village. Pretty cool. So I have to keep Pano, of course, and Lithuania. Nice to see more Baltic locations as well. Um, and then this one, we have a Greek sort of building here. Like the design looks pretty Greek, but it's got, of course, Japanese writing on it, I think. We are in Japan. And I also really like is that we have this, I forgot what this tree is called, but like what was it called? The golden larch thing that you don't usually get to see. I think this tree is like indigenous to China and Japan, if I'm not wrong. So you don't really get to see it too often, not in full bloom in Gen 4 especially. So really cool. Um, and also the building is pretty cool, so it's pretty nice. Um, yeah, the tags are okay. All right, next one we have is in Israel, and we have this guy fishing, which is pretty cool. And what I also like is that you have like this little window here through which you can see the sea, I guess. Yeah, you can see the Mediterranean Sea quite nicely through this window. And also a guy fishing. Also interesting, like blue shutters on these houses there. So yeah, overall pretty cool, interesting. Kipano and Israel. So we're very close to 1300 locations now, and this is apparently the steepest street in the world. In New Zealand it is located, and you can also see a nice view of the town. That's really cool. It is pretty steep. And you've also got this tree in full bloom, which looks really nice. So I will probably keep Pano on this. And do New Zealand. All right, Baldwin Street, steepest street in the world. Oh, the world's steepest residential street. Okay, there we go. All right, this one is also kind of cool because you have, well, you have this like reservoir and stuff, and then you have this person just lying on the table. Don't really know what happened, but pretty cool, I think. So let's do interesting, keep Pano and UK. This time it's in Wales. Okay, next location we have is, oh, this one. It's okay. So now I think we'll start getting some Germany locations because around this time is when German coverage dropped, the new coverage. So you're going to see some Germany locations as well, I think. And this car just looks like the car that not Mr. Beast, Mr. Bean had. The color scheme is the same at least. So it's really cool, and it's just in the middle of a forest. So yeah, definitely interesting. And also, I will say, let me save the location first. But this tree is also pretty interesting with its like layers of leaves. I'm not actually sure what it's called. Maybe any botanists or anyone who knows what it's called can let me know in the comments. And here we have an Amish person. Is that how you say it? An Amish person? I think it's Amish, right? I'm just going to say Amish. You can correct me if you want in the comments. You have a bunch of them just chilling in their horse cart or whatever in the countryside of Pennsylvania. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, this one is also interesting because you have a guy photographing the Google tracker. It's like he's playing the Uno reverse card. I think they said the person who submitted this and said it in the channel. which is really true. And this one is in Moscow. We do have quite a few locations in Moscow, but I did check them last night, and every single one of them fully deserves to be in the map. It's just some really, really cool locations in there. Interesting key panel and Russia is what we have to do here. Okay, next one is also in Russia, in Moscow Oblast, and it's a elephant wearing armor or decorations. I'm not exactly sure, but it's wearing something at least. It's pretty cool, I think. It looks like some kind of armor to me. But interesting, keep panel Russia. Let's save this. And one more location for 1300. That's also in Moscow, and it's a train building. Something like that. Let us do interesting, keep panel Russia. Save it. And it's a hotel, I guess. That's shaped like a train. Yeah, interesting stuff. I think I don't need to keep panel actually on this one. Um, so let's close this. This one, beautiful. Another rainbow. I think we have like 4 or 5 rainbow locations. Actually, even more probably, because I know there's one in Finland, there's one in UK. There's actually 2 in the UK because we added one today. And then this is one, so there's definitely at least 4 rainbows, and I think there's probably even more that I don't remember. Um, so let's do interesting, Quipano and Chile. Very cool location. All right. This is in Germany, the new coverage. You have an average German tourist. No, but they've got a lot of bags for sure. Probably going camping somewhere. But it's pretty cool. So let's do interesting, keep Pano and Germany. Not epic. There we go. But yeah, Germany can still use a lot more locations. I did add a bunch offline, also from those that people sent. Um, there's Germany. It has 6 right now, and we probably have some more to add today. Like this one right here, also a German location, and also pretty epic because you have this like wizard or something. Interesting, Kipano in Germany. Let's see, does it have some name on the map? Not really. But yeah, whatever it is, it's like Harry Potter. He's riding. I don't know. I don't know. There is this blur here though. This is probably better. You don't see it NMPZ, but at least you see something. Yeah, I'll just move it here. To be honest, I'll just keep it here. The blur, you don't really see NMPZ, and I don't really need to look at it. No moving. All right, next one. We have a collection of street signs from around the world, I think. It's like people stole street signs from all over the place and brought them here. Because these bunch of US signs for sure. I don't really know where Patwanak is. Troy. But then this one is definitely a German sign, or at least it looks like one. So I don't know. They definitely have a collection of signs, that's for sure. That one also looks German. I don't know. German and US signs seem common there. But it's in it's in Yukon. Okay, so I guess there's also a bunch of Canadian signs there. So interesting. Kipano and Canada. That's what we'll do here. And this location is just so good on so many levels. Because A, the scenery is really nice, it's really beautiful. Then you have this statue. It's also like really well made. Um, and you have this like pylon that's like bent in. These ones as well. It's pretty interesting. You even have like um, proper signage and everything, so it's very recognizable as well for the US. Oh, you even have a flag there. Okay, there you go. But yeah, overall, a very very nice location. Also a nice and bright day, so I'll keep Pano. Um, it's right next to the Hoover Dam, actually. Oh, um, no, I want to do Epic Keep Pano US. All right, so that's that. Oh, this one is too good as well. It's in Germany, and you have this like street artist sculpting a dog. I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's a sculpture of a dog. It's not a real dog, and it looks real from here. It's so well made. It's got a bunch of sand and whatnot. It's amazing. So let's do that. Let's do interesting keep panel for sure. And in Germany, in Siegen. All right, that's that. Oh, and this one, I really have no idea what's going on here, but something is going on. You have a... I don't know what that is, but it is something for sure. So that's pretty cool as well. I'll put this in Epic. And Kipano and South Korea. All right, let's save that. And here we just have a lot of satellite dishes in Belgium. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Let's do interesting keep Pano, I guess, and Belgium. That's fine. Let's do that. All right. This one, whoever sent this, I think it was Kirania who sent this. The caption was crazy scientist. That's all he said. That was really funny. Just crazy scientist. Um, is he a crazy scientist? Is he just trying to fix his TV connection? I don't know. But something's going on, and that's for you to decide. So let's do interesting, keep Pano and Netherlands. All right, next one. This is also really cool because you have a helicopter, and it is also located in one of the most northern places on our planet. So interesting, keep Pano, Russia. It's in Tazovsky, which is very far north in Russia. It's like central Russia. And the Google coverage goes all the way north here. It's really cool. The only I wish Norilsk had coverage. That would have been nice. But anyway, that's a that's something else. Anyway, that's a really cool location. And then final location for now, we have a bunch of people just laying on the grass. Maybe they're doing like some safety drill or something. No, these guys look like they're just relaxing. Maybe they're just having a picnic. I don't know. They're just relaxing. But it's pretty cool. And it's in South Africa. So let's add those tags and we should be good. So that's it for this video. Let's close this. Let me double check. I don't have another tab open. No, I don't. That's it so this is at this point I've gone through every single location that has been sent to me by you guys. A lot of them, as I said, I added offline, and then the ones that I saved for the video I've just added right now, meaning all that's left for me to do is some rebalancing for the map, and the map should be public after that. So thank you for watching. Go check out the map. It will be linked in the description. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you. Congrats. It's a long video. But yeah, I hope you guys play the map, you enjoy the map, and if you like it, then of course you can share it with other people so they can also play it, because I think this is really like oriented towards casual players, this map. So the more casual players find out about this map, the better it'll be, I think. And of course, we want to keep growing the map, so keep sending the locations. Whenever I have enough locations for a video again, I will make a video, of course. And of course, I'll work on this on my own whenever I find time. Next couple of months, I might not have too much time because there's also other things I need to do. But whenever I have time, I'll work on it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate everyone who's been sending locations. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the map, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.